What's up, everybody? It's your boy Eric from East Computer Solutions. What's happening? All right, so I always do happy hour, but you know what? I got to do a little something today. You know what I'm saying? This is before happy hour, and I'm actually still drinking coffee today. I'm still drinking coffee today. I've been working on a video all day, but you know how it is. I gotta come chop it up with you guys. We're gonna talk about some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Having some fun. What's up, GG? What's up, TK? I see you in the building. What's going on with y'all? All right, so before everybody come aboard here, let's go on and have us some fun. I usually do my streams on Mondays or Tuesdays. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of come in a little bit and have some fun. And look, here's the thing. Let's talk smartphones 2019. This has been a good year. In my opinion, man, I mean, hey, look, it is what it is, right? I mean, you swim or sink, right? They say swim or sink. If you you know what I'm saying, you bring out the best, you go be the best, you go swim. If you don't, you go sink, right? That's how we go look at it, right? So let's talk about smartphones of 2019. I mean, it's been a very good year. I've seen a lot of good smartphones, and I posted some pictures on in my members chat and on YouTube about smartphones, man. Like, you know, I think we get caught up in all this hype about smartphones and what's the best and what's not the best and stuff like that. You know that, like, for me, I carry a lot of phones, right? But I always carry like my Galaxy Note 10 or my Galaxy Note 9. Don't matter which one I carry, both of them was fantastic. I carry my Razr phone, right? My Razr phone 2, fantastic device, right? So I carry my Razr phone 2. And I might carry the OnePlus 7 Pro, you know what I'm saying? Or I might carry my Moto G7, you see what I'm saying? Because the Moto G7 is a fantastic phone. So, and like I carry like 3 or 4 phones with me, and these devices are fantastic. You know, I might carry my iPhone with me, you know what I'm saying? You know, the iPhone 11 Pro Max and stuff like that. I mean, look, all of them do good, but I want to go back down the memory lane. You know, smartphones been good for a long time, people. Let's go back to 2018. You mean Galaxy S9, fantastic phone, right? Galaxy Note 9, fantastic phone. I mean, even if you go to Motorola, I mean, even if you go to LG G7, right? LG G7 was a fantastic phone. The LG V40 is still a fantastic phone. When you look at phones in 2018, I can rock with a 2018 phone going into 2020. 845 processor, 4, 6, 8 gigs of RAM. Man, those phones are good. I think it's the time of like laggy devices and all that stuff. Those days is over with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those days is over with laggy phones and stuff like that. I think we've came to a plethora of, hey, every phone is good. Like, I believe every phone is good. So at the end of the day, man, I think, you know, oh man, I see all y'all guys. Yeah, coffee first, then the fun stuff later. Yes. Mm, yes. I agree. Yes. All right. What's up with you? I see BJ Lee in the building. What's up with you? I see you in the building. Tech for you in the building. Dr. Donna Walters in the building. Gigi is in the building. Uno Nice is in the building. Sean, what's up with you? John is in the building. Art Dog is in the building. Man, y'all, I see it. Phone tech at work. What it do? I see all y'all in the building. I think a lot of people get misconstrued about, my phone is better than your phone. Look, man, I think in 2019, all phones are good. I think it all depends. I mean, one of my biggest disappointing phones, as every year, and this is the third, fourth year in a row that this has been my biggest disappointing phone, is the Pixel. Now, I don't make it no secret, right? I mean, it is what it is, right? It just kind of been my most disappointing phone. And the Pixel 4 has been my most disappointing phone so far. But everything else, man, has been very good, man. And look, I know that, you know, going into 2020, man, I just want things to go to the next level. I mean, we got a lot of rumors with the Galaxy S11, right? Galaxy S11, we're hearing a lot of rumors, 120 hertz display, and 108 megapixel camera, and it's going to have the same peephole notch at the top like the Galaxy Note. We're going to see a good design choice, 6.8, a 6.7 inch display, and 865. We're going to get 12 gigs of RAM and all the bells and whistles. We're going to have the curved display and all that stuff like that. So, hey, it is what it is. I mean, look, make no mistake about it, right? Say what you want about like Samsung or LG, right? And I'm talking about United States. When you talk about Samsung, LG, and Apple, and you can even put Motorola as far as the mid-tier devices. When you put those four companies, man, you got outstanding phones right there. I mean, look at what Motorola about to come out with the G8. And I seen that phone. That phone looked absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to get my hands on it. If you look at like what Samsung done, man, look, make no mistake about it. In 2019, this has been a good year for Samsung besides the Fold. But if you take away the Galaxy Fold debacle, this has been Samsung year. Just if you take away the Galaxy Fold debacle, this whole year is king supreme for Samsung. Galaxy S10, Galaxy S10 Plus, Galaxy S10e, they give you 3 phones for 3 different tiers. The Galaxy S10 5G, that phone there, massive 5G capability, boom, Samsung won. The Galaxy Note 10 Plus, that phone right there, king supreme, right? Let's look at LG. Now, LG made a mistake, right? LG made a mistake, but LG looked like it's making a comeback. LG with the V50. I already expressed my concerns about the V50. I didn't pick it up. It was very difficult to get the phone when it first came out. So, I mean, right now, yes, you can get the phone, but at this point, I'm passing. The LG G8, fantastic device. One of my favorite phones is the LG G8. Now we got the LG G8X with the bundle with the foldable case and everything. I mean, look, man, LG give you a lot. I think that's the most underrated phone of 2019 is the LG G8. Look, I don't know about the V50. I passed on the V50. So, and that's one of my biggest criticisms of LG is that the V50 was a device that was you couldn't get the phone. And now, yes, you can get the phone, but you know what? It's pretty much done. So I don't want to invest in that phone. I'm gonna just move on to the LG G9 and the LG V50, V60. So, you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Well, let me see. And with the mic. Oh, something wrong with the mic? Oh, huge mic gain. Oh, I don't know. My apologies for a second. I don't know. So yeah, that's me. Yeah, I look, I don't know, man. It's like my mic is like right here. So I don't know. Let's see. I'll read all the hate comments on FHT. Oh, that's Painfully Honest Tech video. And I actually got real pissed at reading some of those incompetent jerks that wrote. Like, here's the thing. Look, man, let's talk about it. I could go through it. I could go through what the Pixel is and what the Pixel is not. And I talk about it in my funeral video. Listen, if the Pixel was the only Android phone, then it'd be a great phone, right? But what the Pixel brings to the table, and you look at devices like the Galaxy S10, right? Look, you're looking at the devices at the Galaxy S10, the Pixel and the Galaxy, that's like night and day. I mean, you look at, you could pick up the Galaxy S10 Plus cheaper. You could pick up a Galaxy S10 Plus cheaper than a Pixel 4 XL. And listen, don't make no mistake about it. The Galaxy S10 Plus is miles ahead and way better than the Pixel. I believe that is way better. I mean, I don't even think it's close. Look, performance. Listen, and look, I'm not yelling and hollering. I'm just giving you my opinion. I agree in so many ways, but if in the Android ecosystem, let's talk about the Android ecosystem. We're not talking about iOS. We talk about the Android ecosystem, right? For $550, you could get a phone that's better than a $1,000 Pixel. Let's truth told, right? And the thing about it is, if you look at phones like the Galaxy S10 Plus, and you put the Pixel, the Galaxy S10 Plus go get it by design. It's gonna beat it in cameras. It's gonna beat it in overall functionality and features for less the price of a Google Pixel. So when I look at a Google Pixel in the Android space, right? And listen, man, I review so many phones. Like I mean, like when I talk about I got 100 phones, literally, man, I got 100 phones, right? And of course, they throughout the years. But in 2019, when I review a device at a high price point, when you talk about $1,000 phone, then you have to think about, okay, is it better than a OnePlus? Is it better than a lot of other devices, that's under the $1,000 price point? Listen, man, all the Galaxy phones from the Galaxy S10e, the Galaxy S10, and the Galaxy S10 Plus is under the $1,000 price point right now. So that means that the Google Pixel has to be better than the Galaxy S10. And it's not. I mean, look, when you even look at a phone like the OnePlus 7T, OnePlus 7T Pro, OnePlus 7 Pro, I still would say that the OnePlus device is better than the Pixel. Speed, design, just beautiful, performance. I mean, look, cameras are subjective, right? But when we talk about video, it's not even close. And so when I look at the Google Pixel, listen, man, I want this. Look, man, it makes it so hard. It makes it so hard to wanna not love the Pixel, right? Every year we go through this. Like every year. Oh no. He had a video said, look, I watched Painful Honest take video about the Pixel. And look, here's the thing. I like the Pixel for what it is, right? But in the Android ecosystem, look, here's a crazy thing. If you add overseas devices like Xiaomi, Huawei, and those devices included in who's the best of the best and in that $1,000 price point. And look, I watched Aaron's video from Mr. Who's Your Boss, right? With his 2019 pick, right? And the Pixel was like, I don't even think it's non-existent in his picks. And even in my picks, I don't have the Pixel, and I'm doing my 2019 top 5 phones of 2019, and the Pixel is not in my top 5. And I'm sure that some people will have the Pixel as number 1 and it be in the top 5. But if you look at, and I watch, and if you go on YouTube, there's a CNBC video about Google's hardware. And if you watch that video, you don't have to listen to me, because a lot of people might say I'm a Pixel hater. I'm not. But go and do your research and watch other videos like CNBC. They just did a video about Google's hardware. You watch some of the other bigger YouTubers. To read the title, disappointing. Google's not for you. The Pixel is not for you. And you read it. Look, you watch a lot. And look, all of us can't be haters at this point, right? If you see a lot of content creators from big to medium to small, have the basic same concept about why we dislike the Pixel or why the Pixel is not at that level, then it has to have some merit to it. It's not because we just hating on the Pixel. We want the Pixel to survive. We want Google to listen to us. We want Google to listen to the average consumer and listen to our complaints and fix it. We want Google to fix the issues, right? And here's the thing. The thing that hurt me, right, is that my funeral video got demonetized and it wasn't even live. Like it was unlisted. So my video was unlisted and it got demonetized because I talked about the Pixel. And this video might get demonetized because I talk about the Pixel. Is it fair? I'm not cursing. I'm not saying that. If we look, I want the Pixel to succeed. I want the Pixel 4a to come out and knock it out the park. I want the Pixel 4, the Pixel 5. I want it to come out in 2020 and compete. A lot of people. Here's my thing. If you're going to come out at $1,000 price point, you are competing with the competition. The phone ain't like it's $499 or $599. Then you can say, well, the phone ain't competing. But at a $1,000 price point, the phone is competing with everybody else. Now, I mean, every Android phone has Google services, Google Maps, YouTube, and everything in between. So every phone got the Google Assistant, every phone have Google Maps, every phone have Google services on there. So when you talk about the Pixel got things that no other phone have, where like the only thing that the Pixel has that no other phone have is that speech thing when somebody call you and they answer the phone for you and they can make an appointment and all that stuff. Other than that, that's it. It's a clean slate. It's stock Android. Okay, stock Android is subjective in that way too, because if you look at stock Android, Motorola got stock Android that runs good. These new mobile G3s that I'm giving away got stock Android. I mean, you could put a Pixel launcher on a device and runs fast. You could do a whole lot of things to make your phone look like a Pixel, because in the Android ecosystem, you could make your phone look and feel as any device out there, no matter what. So when you're looking at $1,000 price point with 128 gigs, fixed gigs, right? You can't go over because you don't have no SD card support and all that stuff like that. Then you ask the question: is it worth $1,000? We wouldn't be having this conversation about a Pixel if it was $499. You know what I'm saying? If it was $499, but we are. Let's see. Pixel 4 to me is not a top 5. It feels like a mid-range and a flagship. But here's the thing. If the Pixel is a mid-range device, then it should be priced at a mid-range device. If the Google Pixel 4 feels like a mid-range phone, then it should have been priced at a below a OnePlus device or at the same price point as a OnePlus device or below or maybe in the Motorola territory and stuff like that. I think that's what, look, here's the thing. Let's talk about the specs. 855 processors and 6 and 8 gigs of RAM. We see that in phones that cost $400. So they got phones out there like the ROG phone that you could get for less than $500 that got the 855 plus processor, 6,000 milliamp battery, all the bells and whistles for $500. So it's no way that when you got a phone that costs $500 with top of the line specs, there's no way a phone should be priced at $1,000. Let's see. Let's go here. Pixel 3a $299, Pixel 3a XL $349, 499, and 4XL $549, and all is forgiven. And that is the price right here, right there. That is the price. Now, if that was the price, I believe that Pixels would be selling off the showroom floor. I believe at that price that yes, we wouldn't even be having this conversation of lack thereof 4K 60, lack thereof no headphone jack, lack thereof 64 gigs of internal storage that you cannot upgrade, lack thereof, right? Lack thereof. When you say lack thereof, when you say okay, but $549, $500. Okay, cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Okay. ROG phone has 20 hertz display. See? You know what I'm saying? Yes. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Yes. And look, here's the thing. I talk about this a lot. And look, man, me as a tech preacher, It's no fluff, no passes here, man. Listen, man, no fluff. A lot of people say you hate. No, it's not about hating. It's no fluffs, no passes. Think about that for a second. And a lot of people say I dog out Samsung. People say I dog out a lot of the devices. They say easy. You talk about all these phones. You know why? Let me tell you why I talk about all these phones. Because here's the thing: as the average consumer, when you looking at my video, I'm going to give you the dead truth based off of my opinion. I'm gonna give you the truth based off of my opinion. Look. Here's the thing. I love tech. That's why I got 100 phones, because I get them all. I love tech, but I call it how I see it. This is why I love tech for what it is, but I call it how I see it. When you see my videos and I got all these phones sitting on the table and I'm doing a B-roll, and the B-roll be so long that I got to cut it short because I got freaking 90 phones sitting on the table and I'm doing a B-roll. Yes. Why you think I'm giving away so many phones? Listen, man, I'm giving away phones, man, because I have phones out of my collection, man, that I would never use. And I feel that if it's not a collector's item, if I would never use it, why not just give them away? So that's why I'm giving away phones. I mean, I am giving away phones, whether or not the review units or phones I bought. I don't care, man. These phones that I have, that's why I did the giveaway today with the new mobile G3 and all that stuff, man. These phones I would never use. So I don't, listen, man, going into 2020, I know that I'm going to get another 30, 40 phones. So I don't want to go into 2020 and at the end of 2020 with 200 phones, man. I don't want these phones, man. So I'm doing giveaways on them. Let's see. If a customer would hold out a week or two before purchasing phones when they are released and demand that the price come down, they would have no choice but to bring the price down. But see, here's the problem. The problem is that you have people that really love phones for what they are. Some people say that, okay, at a $1,000 price point, that's a good price for a phone. And see, here's the thing: when you have people say that a $1,500 price point or a $2,000 price point is a good price for a phone, that's when we have the issues of. That's why companies don't drop phones, because they put it in people's head that a $1,000 phone is okay, and it's not okay. And look, here's the thing: it ain't nothing about being broke and you got to pay to play and all that stuff like that, man. Listen, man, a $1,000 phone in the Android space is complete horse manure, straight up. Because you look at how an Android phone drop in price, like you say, in 1 week. And a lot of people say, well, all you got to do is wait 1 month. All you got to do is wait 2 months. That price is going to come down about 30, 40%. And all this crap about you got to pay to play, that's BS, bro. I would agree with if people demand prices to go down, then price. But the thing about it is, as long as people have this belief that you got to pay to play, people believe that if you don't have the most expensive phone, you ain't nobody. If people believe that if you're not walking around with 3 cameras on your iPhone, then you the peasant. See, that's the thing, man. You know, people have to look at how society is right now. Look, think about this. I would have no problem. And let me get this off the screen. Listen, let me tell you something. This phone right here, when you look at how beautiful this phone is, the design of this phone is absolutely amazing. I mean, you mean to tell me that when Google is has the search engine, right? And you got phones that cost this much of money that brings in so much beauty here. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. And somebody go get a red one and somebody go get a blue one. I I mean, this absolutely beautiful. When you pick up this phone is gorgeous. And a lot of people might say, well, easy, I put a case on it. Okay, so it don't give them a pass to give you an ugly phone. I mean, think about it. Would you want your house to look, man? When I pull up in my driveway in my house, man, when I look at my house, man, I like the beauty of my house. When I go down my driveway, if my driveway is ugly, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna do something about my driveway. I'm not gonna drive. I'm not gonna drive in a car. I'm not gonna buy a car that's ugly. Listen, in the comments down below, would you buy an ugly car? Would you spend $20,000, $30,000 on a car, or you paying for a car for 5 years and the car is stone bone ugly? I mean, would you buy an ugly car? Would you settle for an ugly car? All right, here we go. Let's see. The red is a bomb. It reminds me of the U11. And look, HTC made gorgeous phones. Let me tell you something. The best looking phone, and I have that phone. I'm going to unbox that phone probably later on this year. And I have one. The HTC U11, the red one that turned gold in the light. Ah, that phone is so pretty. I mean, that phone is so good. I mean, listen, man, when you pull that phone out, man, you turn that phone from left to right, that phone is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's see. When the Huawei and Google get together, yes, the Iron Man edition. I'm going with Huawei for good. So you know what, man? I'm gonna tell you something. The Huawei Mate 30, right? That Mate 30 Pro, bruh. That Mate 30 Pro is probably one of the gorgeous phones of 2019. One of them, not the gorgeous phone of 2019. But it's a risk involved, especially if you're in the United States, you won't buy that phone because I mean, it's compromises with that phone, right? I mean, you won't get Google service. Yeah, you could side load it like people talk about. Yeah, I'm a side. Let me tell you something, man. For $1,000, a little over $1,000 for that phone, you're not side loading anything, man. You want the phone ready to go. So I disagree with a lot of people say, well, just buy the phone and just put Google services on it. Man, I'm not spending no $1,000 on no phone and I got to root it and boot it and put Google services on it and all that stuff like that. Nah, player. I don't do nothing like that. I'm not buying no $1,000 phone and you got to root it and boot it, man. No. So I believe that Huawei and the United States got to get it together, man. And once they get it together, you'll see Huawei phones on this channel, man. I do Huawei phones. I'm so eager to pull a trigger on Huawei phones, man. The only problem is, man, I mean, you talk about one of the gorgeous phones and Huawei, like, damn, I mean, I'm looking at that phone like, you know, you want to pull a trigger on that phone, but man, who got time to be rooting and booting a phone to try to put Google services on it? And even if I put my T-Mobile SIM, AT&T SIM, or my Verizon SIM in it, man, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna work, man. That's a problem. A lot of people, well, you got the bands, man. Listen, people, I'm in the United States. I am not pulling the trigger on $1,000 dud. That's the whole thing. A lot of people ask me, easy, why you don't get the P30 Pro, Mate 30 Pro, and all that stuff like that, man. Listen. I don't want to pull a trigger on the phone, especially when it's coming out of my pocket. I tell people all the time, I say, hey, it's coming out of my pocket, man. When I'm spending $1,000 on the phone, man, I don't want to sit up there and do a review on the phone. That the first thing I'm gonna tell you that, hey, listen, when you buy this phone, you got to root it and boot it. You got to put Google services on it. You got to do this. You got to do that. Good luck on that $1,000 phone. Nah, man. I mean, that's silly. Like, I don't want to spend $1,000 on a phone that you got to freaking, you know, you got to be a tech god to get it up and running. And that's the whole thing, you know. The church gave me a size 900T. Woo. I thought it was ugly. But here's the thing. Whoa. See, it was given to you. That's the whole thing. See, that's the thing. It was if a car was given to you, that's totally different. I'm talking about would you spend your money on it? You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. And I know GG in the building. The blue will look good. Yeah, I see. Yes, I see y'all talking to each other. That's the whole thing. I mean, yeah, the blue in this. Oh man, let me tell you something. Yeah, y'all. I mean, I knew that these phones that I was going to give away at the end of this year, the blue. Oh man, let me tell you something. And the crazy thing about it, it comes with a case in a box. So I would recommend, getting a clear case for this phone or whichever phone that I'm going to give away. Which, listen, good luck to everybody. I will be doing that giveaway next Wednesday. I got a giveaway I'm doing this Wednesday, which is tomorrow. And these phones are going to be given away next Wednesday. And I'm doing a giveaway every Wednesday up until Christmas. I am giving away tech every week. I thought about doing cases, right? I thought about giving away cases. I am not giving away cases, right? I am going to give away tech. I'm going to give away some good shit, right? So I got a lot, whether that's going to be headphones, I'm going to give away some phones. I'm already giving away the video headphones. I got some other tech over there, man, that I'm going to give away, man. I'm giving away some tech. I'm going to give away some good stuff, man. I am going to give away a lot of good stuff. All right, so for everybody that follow the YouTube channel, I'm giving it back to the community. These phones right here, and I have another one. So I have 3 of them to give away. So all these phones, guys, I'm giving away. And like I said in the video, is that, listen, man, I have so much tech in boxes and boxes of tech. Right. And we going into 2019. These things I would never use. And that's the whole thing. I might revisit these phones, but I'd rather give them away. I probably would never revisit these phones. So why have it sitting around collecting dust when I can have one of my viewers, one of my subscribers that will get this thing? You could put this in a stocking stuffer. You could give it away. I don't care what you do with it. It's dual SIM support. It's GSM. Listen, if you're on Sprint, and I don't let GSM. This is GSM devices. So any phone that I give away, guys, is gonna be GSM. From my heart to y'all, guys, that's what I want to do, man. I want to give back to the community. That's the whole thing, and I really appreciate that y'all guys deal with me and all the things that I do on this YouTube channel, man, and stuff like that. So I really do appreciate that y'all guys, you know what I'm saying, watch me and stuff like that, because I mean, it's been a struggle, man. Look, here's the thing. And shout out to Jay Will. I see you in the building. Shout out to TK. Here's the thing, man. Y'all, a lot of people don't know what us YouTubers go, that happens behind the scenes, right? You see me on camera, you see I'm happy-go-lucky, you see this, man, let me tell you something. Putting videos together and filming every day, taking time away from the Oracle, not going, listen, man, Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays, man, I miss my football games. I miss all kinds of things because I'm filming, trying to put stuff together and stuff like that. Listen, man, me and the Oracle haven't been on a vacation literally since I started this YouTube channel. Think about that. 4.5 years that I've been on YouTube. I've been grinding and grinding and grinding for 4 years. I haven't, and you know why? It's because of my commitment. So a lot of people don't know what we go through. You see that we all happy-go-lucky, but at the end of the day, behind the scenes, us YouTube content creators, we deal with a lot. Listen, we got the YouTube algorithm changing. They got new terms of services that Google, that YouTube about to hit us with. They got a lot of things that's changing. Listen, my videos, some of my videos got demonetized. The funeral video got instantly demonetized. You got a lot of things that's happening in the content creator space that a lot of y'all guys don't know, and a lot of people really don't have no sympathy for us because they say, well, you just need to make video. Don't worry about what YouTube. Man, let me tell you something. Those are the people that I don't want as a subscriber. I don't want subscribers that will come on my channel and don't care about my well-being, don't care about what I do, don't care about how I feel, don't care. Listen, man, at the end of the day, a lot of people just want to see videos of this and this and that, but I put my heart and soul into this, just like a lot of other people, TK, J Will, a lot of other people, man, you know, put their heart and soul into this stuff, man. And when we put our heart and soul into this stuff, you know, look, a lot of times we don't ask for appreciation. We don't. We just say, listen, all we want y'all guys to do is watch the video, right? Leave your comment, how you feel about the video, share the video, you know what I'm saying? Help us get to the next level. Critique us. Listen, man, one thing that I like critiquing. I don't like trolls. But when somebody hit me, send me an email and, you know, they DM me about this, that, the other, about, you know, critiquing for me to go to the next level, I'm cool with that. Now, I don't agree with people hit me up in my DMs asking me to pull videos down. And that's the thing that hurts me the most. And I got shell shocked by content creators that hit me in my DMs and asked me to pull videos down. I don't like that. I really don't like that. That hurts me to my soul when I have content creators hit me in privacy, and tell me to pull videos down. Why did they? All right, so let's talk about the funeral video. The funeral video got demonetized when I first uploaded that, and it was unlisted. The video got instantly demonetized as soon as I had it unlisted. So yes, that video was demonetized as soon as it was unlisted for my members for like 2 days. And as soon as I put that video up, it was instantly demonetized. And I asked for a review, and they reviewed the video, and they told me that, yes, they were correct. That video is demonetized. Now, in that video, now listen, I have done funeral videos here. If you look, how many funeral videos have I done on this YouTube channel that have never been demonetized? None of my wide wins has been demonetized. Think about this. Now we get on Wired Wednesday and have a party. We use profanity. We say all kinds of things on Wired Wednesday, and it does not get demonetized. I talk about the Google Pixel, and it instantly get demonetized. So what's the problem here? So no other videos get demonetized, but I make a funeral video of a Google Pixel, and it instantly get demonetized. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. Thanks for your hard work. Thank you for keeping it real. We need honest tech reviewers and not paid by ads. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. The people did that to me when I asked me to take a video down. I laughed and basically let them know that who they were dealing with. But you know what, Jay? Well, here's the thing. And after we get out of the holidays, between now and January, we got to get together as me, you, and Technical T have our three-way pack that we did. Here's the thing, man. First of all, YouTube ain't fair. We got to deal with a lot. Let's make sure. Let's break it down for a second. We deal with, unsavory characters. We deal with YouTube algorithm. We deal with trying to promote ourselves. We deal with marketing ourselves. We deal with trying to get ourselves out there to the marketplace. So this is something. It's something we do every day. We drop a video. We market the video. We try our best. We deal with the comments. We deal with the trolls. We deal with all this, that, and the other. But one thing that this is something new, Jay. This is something new. One thing that I can't figure out is why content creators, other YouTubers, smaller YouTube content, because the tech gods ain't gonna do it, but all the smaller content creators send us emails or DM us on social media asking us to pull down an opinionated video. Think about this. When I did the video of the rattling, that was insane, by the way. I did a video about the Galaxy Note 9 rattling, right? And I received some emails or some DMs about pulling the video down. I did a video I did the Dear Google video, right? And when I did the Dear Google video last year, I get people asking me to pull a video down. And it's been a few videos that I've made, and I've had content creators hit me up and ask me to pull videos down. So it's I don't know. It's one of those things that it's bad. And look, here's the thing. I understand in so many parts of what what YouTube is trying to do. Let's talk about what YouTube is trying to do. I do understand in so many ways. Google is trying to get rid of some of the unsavory characters, the content creators that's exposing children, doing crazy things like with the Jake Paul and did that video he did. You've seen a lot of content creators out there that's doing a lot of bad things, right? You see a lot of content creators that make very bad videos. I understand that, right? I understand that that they don't want those type of videos on YouTube. I understand that part. Exposing children and stuff like that. I understand that part. But if you look at the history of most of us content creators like Jay Will or me or Tech Rand and stuff like that, yes, we may have a PG-13 type channel. Well, not Jay Will, but I know for me and other people, we may have a PG-13 channel, but we not doing things like exposing children, or we not, you don't see nobody with no guns and all that stuff. And you don't see that on our platform. We talk about tech. We talk about phones, technology. Listen, man, we do reviews on technology, whether or not it's phones, headphones, computers, and stuff like that. I don't see no way, no how any one of our videos will get demonetized. Even, listen, man, the background. All right, so you see this background is green screen, right? I mean, yeah, I had a coffin in the background, right? But how many funeral videos have I done? I've done so many of them, and none of them get demonetized. But it's just one of those things that you talk about a picture, it is a Google device. Look, I did it with the Galaxy Fold. How many videos have I made about the Galaxy Fold, right? I did a funeral video of the Galaxy Fold, and that video did not get demonetized, right? Don't get me wrong, the Samsung fans was upset. Okay, people asked me to pull a video down. Okay, I ain't tripping about that. Look, I did a video when LB lost the fight. How many 2 or 3 funeral videos I did for LB on it, right? With the same background. And that never got demonetized. So if you look at the history of how I do, it don't get demonetized. But that's here or there. I mean, that's something that Google had to start filling out, man. That's I don't know. If I talk bad about the ROG2 phone, listen, man. I don't have the ROG2 phone. I am split between the ROG2 phone and the Red Magic S, the 3S, man. I'm torn between both of those devices. So I'm doing a balancing act. I want to get one, but I'm not going to get both. I mean, we're about to hit 2020. So I might grab maybe 2 more phones or maybe 1 more phone to review before the end of the year. That's it, folks. That's it for this year, man. Then we get ready for 2020. I might review a little mid-tier and one of those other phones. That's gonna be it, man. Listen, 2019 is done. So yeah. Oh, look at the J Will say, look, man. I like that phone. I like that phone for 2 reasons. It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. The ROG look good, but the 3S look absolutely good. And the way I am, Jay, I love a beautiful phone. And listen, man, to me, 40% of my perception goes into how beautiful. When a person design a phone, you know that they put their heart and soul in it. You know that every piece of that device has been handcrafted and designed perfectly. When you look at a phone like these new mobile phones, or you look at how Samsung done with the Galaxy devices, you see that they paid attention to details. Everything about the phone is beautiful, right? Listen, man, that's 40% of my right there. I look at the design of a device, right? How did they sit down and they paid attention to detail, right? Listen, the operating system and the features and all that stuff, man, that's pretty much every phone will have some kind of features. Every phone will have this, every that. But nowadays, to me, I like a phone that's beautiful. I will never carry. I ain't gonna say never because I carry a Razor. I carry a Razor 2, and that phone is not a pretty. Well, it's pretty. It's not a pretty Beyonce phone. It's like, it's like not a Beyonce, but it has a huge forehead and chin. But I understand the concept, and it's a shame that they didn't come out with a Razor 3. And I mean, look, they haven't even announced it yet, so I don't know. But hopefully they'll come up with another phone. But yeah, I am definitely looking at that Red Magic 3S. That phone, absolutely just gorgeous. I like that phone, so I think I might pick that up. Here we go. You pick up and release. All right, so I'm planning the CES. All right, so y'all guys probably will see me at CES. I'm trying to pick what days I'm going. I know CES start from like the first week of January, and so I'm trying to see which days I'm going. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all know, but between now and December. I don't know what YouTube is doing, inconsistent and pulling and demonetized. I don't know, screw it up. I upload what I want. I don't care anymore. You know what? Here's the thing. I think you got to be careful, folks. All right. So let's talk a little bit about the YouTube penalties. YouTube is deleting Google accounts. Now that's bad. All right. So just say if you had your Google account revolving around all your good emails, business emails, you got your YouTube channel with your Google account. And for what I've seen, and look, I've been following this guy with the 24 million subs and all that stuff like that. I've been following this guy in the situation that happened to him and his subscribers, man. That was bad. But you know what? If that happened to a smaller channel, Google, listen, man, nothing would be done about it. But since it happened to a 24 million subscriber channel, now things are happening. See, we are small channels, man. We don't fall in this. Google is going to rush to fix our channels, right? That don't happen for us. But if you got 24 million subscribers, it makes a little difference. You got your ears, you got Google ears or YouTube ears when you got 24 million. When you got 24 million subscribers and you criticize YouTube for something that happened to their subscribers, you get the ear of YouTube really fast. But when you got 100,000 subscribers or 50,000 subscribers or 40,000 subscribers, you don't get the same service, right? You don't get the same service as what you did, as what you'll get with a person that got 24 million. Somebody got 24 million subscribers. Yeah, you making Google a lot of money. You got 24 million. So when you drop a video, you getting millions of hits. That means that's a lot of advertisement money. That means that if you are unhappy about what Google did to your subscribers, they got to fix that. But if that happened to me, my channel just deleted. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But so going to what I've been seeing about this new policy, I just think that us content creators just have to be more mindful. And it's a shame, right? It's a shame that we have to be a little more mindful of how we run our YouTube channels. We have to be a little more, because for what I've heard, Google is penalizing content creators for trolls. So if you come in our troll, if you come in our comments and you are bullying another viewer, for what I heard, YouTube is holding us responsible for it. That's why you see a lot of us delete comments, block people, delete comments and blocking people. It's because we've hearing that YouTube will start holding us accountable for what people type in our videos. So that's why you see a lot of people get upset with us and say, why are you always deleting my comments? Well, because you cursing everybody out in the comments, you being a butthole, you bullying people in comments and stuff like that. You telling people that they broke and they need to go get a second job, they need to kill themselves and stuff like that. I see these comments, man. I don't respond. I instantly delete them and block them. So I don't want to be held responsible for what somebody else did on my channel. So I think if you guys start seeing trolls cursing other people out, you see us content creators instantly go in there and delete and ban those people. Then you get DMs from those people say, hey man, you just deleted my comments. I was just trying to get my point across. Well, getting your point across is one thing, but cursing people out is a totally different thing. And telling people that first of all, you don't even know that other person. So how could you know what that person got in their pocketbook? And here's the thing, man. I say this all the time. Everybody has a means or a way to buy whatever they want, especially in the United States. People can finance anything that they want. If they want a Galaxy Fold, they can go buy it if they want to. AT&T make it easy for you. $60 a month, you can get a Galaxy Fold. So you ain't got to be broke just because you say in the comments it costs too much, I'm not going to buy it, right? It's a financially responsible person that made that decision to not buy that product. They look at taking care of their house first and their family first, then buying tech. Think about this for a second. If I wasn't a YouTuber, I still would buy phones. If I wasn't a YouTuber, I would still buy phones because I love tech. But I would never criticize nobody that leave a comment and say, hey, bro, that phone costs $1,000. I am not investing money in this phone. Guess what? I salute you. I will salute you. I will salute you because you made an adult comment talking about a phone that in about 4 months, this phone will be $300. The Galaxy Note 9 on Swapper, $300. The Galaxy Note 10 on Swapper in about 3 months, $300. So when you look at how in a full adult make financial responsibility, make their choices, you have to respect that person. Us content creators are different. Listen, I label myself as a tech product reviewer. Jay Will in the building, TK in the building, a lot of content creators in the building. If you label yourself as a YouTube product reviewer, a YouTube content creator, a YouTube tech reviewer, our jobs at that point, it's not a job, but it's fun, is to review product. That means that A, we get it for free and we review it, or B, we buy it and review it. You don't have to buy every tech that we buy. Some people are in the market of buying that certain item that you are reviewing. They make their sound decisions off of multiple videos that they have watched, whether or not it's going to be me or the big tech gods or whatever, everything in between. And they make their sound purchase off of that. Now, here's the thing. Jay Will say it all the time, and we say it all the time. You shouldn't make your purchase based off of my video. I agree. But it's our job, and I agree 100%. You should not make your purchase decision based off of what we say. You do your research, but I do understand what people say. People say, well, this is my research. This is, listen, a lot of people tell me this, Eric, you say that, but this is my research. This is one that I watch multiple videos before I post the cash or slide my credit card and buy that product. I agree. And it's our responsibilities as product content creators, tech reviewers, to give the customer the fair and balanced, honest opinion about the product that we are reviewing, good, bad, the ugly. Now, the fan base will get upset with us when we fair and balanced. The fan base never want us to be fair and balanced. Let's make sure we understand the difference between the average consumers that's doing their research to buy a product that we reviewing, or a fan. A fan don't care about nobody else. They only care about all the good stuff about that product. That's it. When you say something bad about their beloved product, they will hand you a second ass in the comments. Those are the people that's fans. Those are fans. And that's the whole thing. Those are fans. Listen, I don't make my videos for fans. That's fan on that product. iPhone, Galaxy, Motorola, LG. Those are fans. They look one way and one way only. I make my videos based off of the average consumer that's about to shell out their hard-earned money on a product. So, but I do it in a different way. Y'all know I do it in a different way because I call it no fluffs, no passes, and sometimes I am rough. Listen, I call it how I see it. I don't want to sugarcoat it. And a lot of us, TK, a lot of content creators that stay truth to the game will not sugarcoat it. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. Listen, man, sometimes you can't compromise on what's good and what's bad. Listen, if the battery life is bad, it's bad. Listen, man, let me tell you something, and understand where I'm coming from when we review product. I am not turning off this. I am not turning my screen down. I am not turning off the because it's 120 hertz display. I'm not gonna turn that off. I'm not gonna put the phone to 720p. I'm not gonna do none of that. When they walk across the stage, and they talk about how good this product is, you go get all day battery life. You got this, you got that, you got a 90 hertz display, you got this, you got that. Guess what? I am going to use the phone as intended to be. Now, if they lie to us on stage, that's why we call them out for it. If they lie on stage, we call them out for it. And I say this about diffusion. Listen, man, I got this issue with diffusion. When I watched the Apple keynote address, and I'm going to talk about that right now. When I watched the Apple keynote address, they talk about diffusion. It looked beautiful. The guy sitting on the couch, he got the multicolor sweater on. They went deep into it. It got, the perfect shot. It was beautiful. Everything was beautiful. Let's fast forward 1 month later. Everybody got the download. So everybody got diffusion. What I did 2 videos. I did a nighttime video and I did a daytime video. I was excited about diffusion until the Apple fans came in my comments and told me a new ass. So if you watch the first video, I was excited. I said, hey, I just got diffusion, man. I'm about to go out here and film right now. And it was nighttime. So I'm filming nighttime video, taking nut shots and this, that, and the other. I'm making my video. I do this, that, and the other. And going down my comments, everybody just ripping me up. No, you can't do it at night. You got to have the perfect shot. That's not diffusion. Diffusion can't be done at night. It got to be done in the daytime. It don't use the wide angle lens. It only use the telephoto lens. You got to put it on the gimbal. You got to do this. You got to do that. Wait. Oh, shout out to Derek F. Thank you. Thank you very much for the super chat. They tell you, you got to do this. You got to do that. Okay, all right. Let me do it in the daytime. So I did diffusion in the daytime. And here go my timeline again. Oh no, it's not for the daytime. It's for medium light. You got to have the perfect shot. Your hands cannot be shaken. You got to use it on the gimbal. It don't use the wide angle lens. You got to use the telephoto lens. You got to turn off HDR in the thing. And my head exploded off of what I seen in the comments from Apple fans. So I came to the conclusion that deep fusion don't work. It's a software that doesn't work. How could I tell the average consumer that if you want to take a deep fusion shot, you got to put it on a tripod or a gimbal, you cannot use your wide angle lens, and you cannot be in bright sunlight, and you cannot be in dark. You have to have the perfect shot, and you have to be close up on the subject. And you cannot have HDR on. You got to have HDR on or off or whatever. And you have to come and have the perfect shot in order for deep fusion to work. Man, let me tell you something. That's a load of malarkey, because I can have, I got phones that I ain't got to do all that. I got phones that give me good shots. I ain't got to do all that. So I look at that deep fusion. It's a gimmick. It's not, it don't work. Because how did it work a month ago? Then then people say, well, easy. It's only it's the first version. You got to let them wait till they fix it. Well, on the keynote address, it looked fixed to me. It looked fixed to me on the keynote address. How is not fixed now? All right, so that's my thing on some of the things. Let me tell you something, folks. On this YouTube channel, it's no fluffs. It's no passes. If I look at myself as an average consumer, and look, don't get me wrong, I make videos for professionals also. What I mean by professionals, when I talk about decks, a lot of the average consumer would never use decks. I mean, let's be honest. They go get a computer, they go get a Chromebook, they go. Listen, I know this already. When I make Dex videos, that's for people that want to take their tech to the next level, that say, you know what, I don't need a laptop. I don't need a computer. I can use my phone with a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse and plug it up HDMI to USB Type-C to a computer in my dorm room, and boom, I got almost a full-fledged computer, even better Chromebook for less the price. So that's how I look at it. And so when I make videos with Filmic Pro, all right? Videos for Filmic Pro is for that individual that don't want to shell out $1,200, $1,300 on a DSLR, but do have a phone already, whether or not it's a Galaxy device or whether or not it's any kind of phone. Filmic Pro is a professional software that takes the cameras and make them a professional DSLR quality camera in your pocket. That's what Filmic Pro, and that's what Moment does. That's what it do. And so at the end of the day, I make my videos based off of, you know, the professionals and the average consumer. But at the end of the day, it's no fluffs, if people get pissed, that's okay. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I ain't tripping. Because my thing is that, and here's the thing to people out there, and I say this all the time. If you don't like the YouTube content creator that you're watching, why do you keep watching them? For the life of me, I can't understand that. For the life of me, I can't. If you don't like such and such person, you don't like what I do, you don't like what Jay Will do, you don't like what I see my boy in the building, Vulcan Project. If you don't like what we do, if you don't like what we do, don't watch it. Don't watch it. Just, when you see Easy Computer Solution, they got a button at the top that you can say, don't stop showing me this content, or I don't want to see this YouTuber in my feed, or something. Just click that and you'll never see none of us again. You'll never see none of us, right? So every time we drop a video, every time we drop something, you'll never see us. You're just keep it moving and go to your your favorite content creator, your favorite YouTuber, and you watch them. But no, they want to watch. Simply fast. Oh, Gigi, love you too. Boom. All right, let me get to y'all guys' comments here. I said it a million times, but they come to me about videos, vote down, curse you out. It's kind of childish things. Yeah, you know, I laugh and block and keep it moving. You know what? Here's the thing, right? You know, we on the internet, right? And we realize that, you know, internet has changed over the last couple of years. Let me tell you something, Jay, you might know this. If you go back 3 years, you wouldn't even have people do the things that they do now. Right now, in 2019, we've seen a shift in childishness, right? You childish people, right? And we talk about adults. We talk about grown men. Look, my subscriber base is based off about, I want to say 82% male. 82% male. That means that it's grown men, it's not women, that comes on your channel, curse you out, vote you down, you know, call you out, say this, say you get paid by this, say Samsung is paying me, say, oh, Apple is paying me, OnePlus is paying me, everybody's paying me, everybody getting paid. Let me tell you something. If I wish, man, listen, I wish OnePlus was paying me. I wish Samsung was paying me. I wish Apple was paying me. Where is that? You know, so what happened is people say, oh, you saying that because you love Apple. Oh, Easy, you talking about the Pixel because you hate the Pixel. Oh, Easy, you talk about Samsung because OnePlus paid you off. Oh, Easy, you know, listen, I remember, it's so funny, Jay. I remember when I used to get comments from people that didn't like me, and they told me, Easy, your channel is going down. You won't be around in 2019. And I made this video in 2018, and see, Easy, in 2019, your channel is dead. You ain't gonna be around in 20. Like, they threatened my life. Like, you know how people say you're not gonna be around, like I'm gonna die or something, right? People say, Easy, you ain't gonna be around. Your channel gonna be shut down. It won't even be an Easy Computer Solution. I don't know. You gonna be done, man. And I sit around myself, man. I say, you know what? Hey, man. Hey, I'm still here. All right, here we go. I got DW. If we being truthful, I never seen a female troll. That's hey, to be truth to be told, I ain't never seen a female troll neither. I'm quite sure they got them out there. I ain't never seen a female troll neither. iPhone camera review, you point out is so much stuff. Then I made a choice either to buy it or not. Still a good camera, but not for me. I don't like the camera flare. And that's the whole thing. You know, I mean, I agree, right? I agreed. Really? Yes. I remember that. I remember all kinds of stuff, you know. You know, here's the thing, and I say this a lot. We have fun about this, man. Listen, man, tell you something. If you're not having fun on YouTube, don't do it. Right? Don't open up a camera and do YouTube if you are frustrated, if you are ticked off, you had a bad day, right? Don't do it. Listen, man, let me tell you something. If you upload a video today, if you don't upload a video to next month, YouTube still gonna be here. I say this to a lot of content creators. Listen, man, you don't have to rush. You don't have to rush to make a video. You don't have to. Listen, man, just because you didn't upload a video in a week or two, it's all good, man. It's all good. Listen, perfect your craft, right? Perfect your craft and do what you got to do. And look, here's the most disheartening thing that you could do for yourself, that you do to yourself. Go out and add lines to your account to try to stay up with us or stay up with the big YouTubers. Listen, folks, my fellow content creators, I've had people come to me and tell me this. Don't do it, people. I know people that say that they added 5, 6, 7 lines to their phone accounts so they can try to keep up. Like every phone that comes out, so they keep adding the line, adding the line, adding the line, so they can have a phone so they can make a YouTube video for it. Think about this, people. If you're doing it wrong, don't do what I did. I keep saying this because I stupidly done some things in the past, buying phones like it's no tomorrow, and thought that was the way to get big. I was lying to myself, people. Don't do it. Listen, man, if you got the means and the cash to do it, do it. But if you on that budget, man, listen, man, before you go out and spend $1,000 on that phone and you know you got 4 ball head tires on your car, listen, man, be a man and take care of them 4 ball head tires on your car, man. Ain't nobody worried about this. Listen, man, ain't nobody worried about this, bro. Think about that, right? How many views you think you got to make to do a phone review that you just spent over $1,000 for to make that money back? Think about that, to make that money back. Man, you got to do over 1 million views just on this one video just to make your money back that you just spent. Now, you and me know that that's not the case. You might get 5, 10, 20,000 views on the video like this, and that is no money. So when you look at it in that aspect, don't spend your house money on this stuff. Listen, man, it's so many creative things that you could do on YouTube, right? Instead of trying to do something that you know your pocketbook can't do. And that's quite all right. Listen, man, I will respect a man more that be true to himself than lying on himself to try to fit in. Oh, easy, I'm buying all these phones just like you. Hold on, player. Hold on, player. Okay, that's cool. But at the end of the day, make sure your house is right. And and people come to me all the time and like, easy, bro, this, that, another. Hey, bro, do what you got to do. But at the end of the day, don't have yourself in a rut because you're trying to stay up with the tech guards and the phone just came out, so I got to run out and go get it. Or this, that, and the other. You got to go out and get it. The new tablets came out, this, that, and look, listen, here's the thing. People hit my comments all the time and say, easy, could you review this? Could you review that? Could you do? Listen, man, if I don't already have it, I think about it. If I want to get it, if I get it, I get it. If I not, I just move on to the next. It's all good. Copycats is what they do, and it will run you into the ground. Yes, it will. It will. Be yourself. Yes. The key is to be original. That's it. The key is to be original. The key is to be original. That's it. Let's see. I'm glad I could help y'all learn this valuable lesson. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just look at the Popeyes thing. You know what? About this Popeyes thing. Look, I've had a couple of those chicken sandwiches. They're all right. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be kidding me, people. The society have changed. Society have changed. That's all I can say. Because a month from now, when this Popeyes chicken thing go away, remember fidget spinners? Remember all this other stuff? The hype was right here. when this chicken sandwich stuff dwindle off, we gonna sit back and talk about this. Like people actually got into car wrecks, fights, people that lost their lives over a $4 sandwich. Unbelievable. And now, after a couple of months passed, nobody ain't even go buy it. The sales go drop big time. And it's people in this society get hyped up over small things. Small things. Look, man, I wish they had the energy to watch my YouTube channel. Man, I listen, I'll be having millions and millions of views. I wish I with the same energy as these people running out killing themselves to go get a $4 chicken sandwich. I wish I could get the same views. I would they bought the same energy, man. Shucks, man. I would they bought the same energy, Shucks, man. And you know what? Here's the thing: negativity sells. Think about this for a second. If I was on here right now, going off on another content creator, cursing everybody out, I have 300 people watching me right now. But they might say, well, easy having a live stream. He ain't talking about nothing. All that stuff he talking about other guys did that. He ain't talking about nothing. And so you see our view count is low. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, the truth to be told, when you look at your view count, it's low. It's low for us, right? I mean, we get medium views. We don't get millions of views. We get medium views, 10, 20, 30,000 views. That's about it. But if we talk about all negativity, fights, killing, beef, this, that, and other, the view count will be off the chart because people in society want to see negative stuff. People don't. I watch a educational channel, right? I watch an educational channel, and they talk about math problems and they talk about speech writing and stuff like that, educational stuff. The view count is like 100 views, 200 views, right? For educational stuff, the stuff that you have to pay to go to college for, the person is giving free tutorials online on YouTube on how to solve high-end mathematical problems, right? High-end mathematical problems that you have to pay to be in college to get. And you see 100 views, 200 views. It's because educational videos is not what people want to see. People don't want to go to the next level in thought process. People don't want to educate themselves to the next level. Listen, man, let me tell you something. Technology is the future. A lot of people don't understand that. When people talk about, man, it's flip phones and I did that. Technology is the future. Education right now is all about tech. You think about 20 years from now, everything will be tech. Think about this. If you go back 20 years, you had to go to a location to fill out a paper application, right? Now you have to do it online. That means that you have to learn how to work the internet. You have to learn how to go on the Pacific website, to go on the Pacific company website, to download or fill out a electronic application. That's because that's technology. You have to learn this stuff. Technology is what you have to learn, right? Let's go back and look at how technology has evolved, right? We put more power in a smartphone than in a basic PC, right? We put more tech. And here's the thing about this. If you are a true techie, and I talk about this in my Dex video, for everybody that keep hitting me in my comments saying that Dex is a gimmick. Listen, man, here's the thing about Dex. If you are a techie, right? If you are a true techie in your heart, if you are a person that love how technology went from this level to the next level, you will know 4 years ago, it was no such thing that you could plug your phone into a television and you got an almost PC-like experience. 4 years ago, you couldn't do that, but now you can. Think about this. 10 years ago, you would never think that you could get DSLR quality out of a device this small. Think about this. Um, let's see. Think about this for a second. A lot of things you have to do on the internet. Let me see. You talk about what are scared. They need to clickbait. I've been because was making videos of it. Yeah. Let's see. Dex is not a gimmick. And let me go back to the Dex thing. And I just seen that. I just seen that comment kind of threw me off a little bit. So I made a video about Dex plugging into a laptop, and the people that don't know technology call it a complete fraud. It's a gimmick, but you have to think about how Microsoft and Samsung is working together to make this happen. And I want to say this, that think about this for a second. And God, please, people got to understand where I'm coming from. If you are working on a project on your phone, whether or not an Excel spreadsheet, or you drawing something on your phone, or something that you're doing on your device, and you want to finish off what you're doing from your device to a bigger canvas, to have a screen and a keyboard, and you have your charger with you, you can plug your phone into your laptop. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen at this point. And oh my God, please let me explain this. What's going to happen is you could finish off your project on your laptop seamlessly. That's one good benefit. Not only that, but if you are in an area that you do not have, that you don't want to pay for internet or something like that, you're utilizing your phone LTE services, which is faster than hotspot. I'm going to explain that to some people. Now you have a laptop that has LTE capability, that you now can surf the internet and you could download things without restrictions of a hotspot. Oh my God, please let me explain this. Let me explain this closely. Once you plug up your Samsung device to your laptop becomes a LTE enabled laptop at that point. That means that you don't have to pay for hotspot. You don't have to pay for internet service. You don't have to pay for an extra bill on your account every month. You don't have to buy an LTE laptop. You don't have to do none of that. Now you have fast internet from your phone to your laptop. And now you have the full LTE on. And I mean, you know what makes that so good? If you go to a if you go to a hotel room, if you most hotels, right? Most hotels have slow internet. Most hotels have slow internet, right? That means you have to pay for internet every day in the hotel. Why pay for internet when you could plug your device up to your laptop? Now you got full LTE service. Voila. Now let's talk about hotspot. And this is where people get this so wrong. Most people either don't have hotspot on their phone, or they have restricted hotspot that you only have 500 megs, maybe 1 gig, right, of hotspot. And hotspot is much slower than LTE. So you cannot watch a movie on your device. So it makes so much sense. And this brings me to the difference between a person that knows about tech and a person that don't know about tech. A person that's quick to call something a gimmick and don't know how to use it. It blows me away that now most people that have LTE services on their phone have unlimited data, but you do not have unlimited hotspot data. You do. Some people don't even have hotspot on their phones. But the first thing they see in my video that I talk about using LTE on your laptop, the first thing they say, oh, it's a gimmick, this, that, and that. Think about the collaboration between Samsung and Microsoft. That's future things that's going to happen. I promise you. That right there is a futurized thing that you're going to have. It's, let's see. We use LTE data for some people who don't know about what's called tethering. Yes, it makes sense. All right, so I got to get out of here. I see the time here. A little minute. American carriers are really sad. Well, American carriers trying to juice you for every penny you got. So that's why people don't have hotspots on their phones, because for hotspot service, you have to pay more for hot. And listen, not all the time you go use hotspot. This is what the Samsung collaboration with Microsoft works perfectly. You don't have to pay for hotspot, guys. Just connect your phone to a tab or to a laptop, and you have full LTE data. They will give you unlimited data on your phone, but they don't give you unlimited hotspot. That's what's so perfect about that. And on that note, I'm gonna close it out. Thank y'all, guys. It's been a pleasure. I always love chit chat with you guys. Look, I come on and I preach. You know why? I have this passion, right? I have just so much passion that I like to talk about this type of stuff. I want to give a huge thanks to all y'all guys for tuning in, and I want to give a huge thanks to everybody that's watching the replay crew and stuff like that. I've used over 160 gigs of data this month on Cricket, and see, if that brings in a perfect scenario right there. If you connect your device to a laptop, that's what it's for. Listen, I'm going to continue to make videos about DeX. I think that DeX is a revolution. I think, listen, man, listen to what I'm saying. Go back and watch my last video about DeX. Look what I did on DeX. You could photo edit, you could video edit, you could, if you need to use Linux, you could download Linux, you could use Linux, you could surf the web, you could do all, and then I used the pen for a slideshow, right? Man, that's powerful. That is powerful. Think about it. If you're in college, right, you're doing a PowerPoint presentation, you connect your Galaxy Note 9 or Note 10 to a projector. You use your S Pen as you're giving your presentation, right? And this is for business owners. I've done this before because I've done business proposals. And as I'm talking to my client, I'm pressing my button and I'm going to the next slide. As you're giving your presentation in school, you got your phone connected to a projector and you're doing a PowerPoint presentation. And as you're giving your presentation, you pressing a button going to the next slide. Name a product that can do that. Name a phone that you could do that. Name any phone on the planet that you can take your S Pen out, connect it to a projector in college or a business proposal. You're giving a business proposal and you're doing a PowerPoint presentation and you pressing a button on your S Pen and it's going to the next slide. Not only that, but you can do the whole PowerPoint on the phone and plugging it up to a USB Type-C to HDMI, and you have oh my God, it's mind-blowing, and it works perfectly, as I showed in the video. Thank y'all guys very much. I think he's about pleasing his content. Look, here's the thing. It is about pleasing your clients, right? I am a business owner. So yes, I am about pleasing my and shout out to Bank of America. If you are new to the YouTube channel, please go on and hit that subscribe button. I make tutorial videos and everything in between, fun videos. If you want to please your business clients and you want to do it you could just do it with a laptop or anything in between. The power of a phone, which, listen, we don't even scratch the surface on what the things we could do with a phone, by the way. right? They put so much power in the phone. 855 processor, 12 and 16 and 20 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage and all that. And we don't even scratch the surface on what we can do with the technology we got in our pockets. The technology we got in our pockets, we could do so much with that. We could do so much with the technology that we have in our pockets. That is a great tool, and y'all guys need to utilize the tech that you have. Listen, the phone that you have in your pocket that you just spent over $1,000 for, you utilize it to the fullest of its potential. Use the S Pen, draw, do everything you want to do. Do annotations, write on PDFs. Do all you got to do here with your S Pen and S Pen software, guys. It is a great tool, and I really love the direction of technology. Listen, think about what Samsung did in 2019, and I got to go. It's almost 5. Think what Samsung had done in 2019. People criticize Samsung for a lot of things. TouchWiz, they got rid of TouchWiz. Samsung Experience, they got rid of that. They came out with One UI, which is a better operating software, but when it came down to the specs, a lot of people always felt that Samsung was always second best when it come down to specs. They had OnePlus was always been the leader of specs. OnePlus always gave you so much specs that you didn't even know what to do with it. Well, in 2019, Samsung have gave you everything you need. They gave you the specs. So it's no more excuses about the specs with Samsung. Now, Samsung could improve. Samsung did some things that we didn't like. Headphone jack. I agree with a lot of people. Samsung should have never took away the headphone jack. But that's here and there. That's going to be for Wired Wednesday. And we're going to continue that on. Thank y'all guys very much. I got to go. Thank you very much, guys. I will see y'all on Wired Wednesday. Don't forget about I am doing a giveaway tomorrow. If you want to enter the giveaway, please go back to the old video and say I want to win. And be a subscriber for a month. If most of y'all guys been subscribed for a month, go to the video and say I want to win so I can get this thing away. And please go to the video I just dropped and put I want to win so I can get these phones away. I want to give it to y'all guys. I'll give all the stuff out. Thank y'all guys very much. And let me get out of here. Let's see. Let me go where's my outro? Here we go.